Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to this opportunity Zoom. My name is Scott Whitney, and I am located in the United States. I'm in Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to be here, and I love this space. A little background about myself: born and raised in the state of Maine. I played Division I football at the University of Maine. Played intercollegiate football down south in Florida for semi-pro football down in Florida for a year and a half. And then I retired from that to go into my entrepreneurial life. Worked in the hotel restaurant business for 15 years as a certified chef, 4- and 5-star restaurants, and then went into my own lawn and landscape business and a janitorial service. And I share this story just to share with you that I'm just an average guy that found something that had a benefit to it, and I took it by the horns and I ran with it in a very simple way by following the system that the company put into place. So I had my lawn and landscape and my janitorial service. Things went well for a while until 2008 and 2009 when the market crashed over here in the States between the stock market and the housing market, and a bunch of people lost their jobs. I lived in a town of about 35,000 people. 3 of the major employers dropped a total of 15,000 jobs, so it put a lot of people out of work over an 8-month. This is over an 8-month time frame. During that same 8-month time frame, we went from 54 employees down to 8. And I went from doing nothing but estimates and going out for customer service and retention to working 100+ hours a week, 7 days a week on top of all that. Alternating credit card payments every month, so nothing fell more than 2 months past due. Because as you know, bill collectors don't care what happened in your life. They still want their money, and they still come after you. So you got to work. You got to do whatever it takes. It's a miserable existence. I was introduced to the networking community at that point in time. And I didn't realize I needed it as much as I did. I couldn't drum up any more business because, again, 15,000 people lose their jobs. It's not like there's just new business that you can go and grab in that community. So it had to be something different. So I introduced to networking. It was a health and wellness company. I joined. I followed the system that they had in place because I actually believed the leader and the owner who had more money than I did. So I had to listen to him. And I followed what they said. And in about a 6-month time frame, I went from 0 to 12 to 15 grand a month in income just by following a simple system. Now, it was easy, but it was also work, and it kept me busy. But the reality is it made me fall in love with this industry because of what it can do for the average person. You see, this industry gives you the ability to come in and do an average thing in an average way and generate an above average income. All this time, I love traveling. I'm always looking for the best deals on travel. I'm looking for a travel opportunity, but none of them had any deals. I mean, their portals were always more expensive for me on Priceline or Expedia, so it made no sense to me. See, anything that I do has to make sense for the consumer. It has to have value. If there is no value, I can't do it because I'm not that guy. So when I was introduced to this company and I found out that every time I tried to compare this portal with others out there, that the P2S travel portal was beating other portals between 5 and 40% on average, and in some cases up to 60-65%, I knew that I had a winner, and I needed to be able to share this with the world. So that's what kind of brought me to the point where I'm at right now. So what I'm going to do right now is do a screen share, do a little PowerPoint presentation for you all, kind of walk through what the membership looks like, and then we'll answer some questions at the end. So again, welcome to P2S Travel, and we are, as you know, pre-launching in the United Kingdom and all of Europe as we speak. And just to give you an idea what pre-launching is, it means you can pre-position yourself for 30 days in a free spot. That does expire at the end of February. So February 28th will be the last day somebody can join with a 30-day free spot, which means by March 30th, it'll be all done, all in, all done. And I'm going to share with you now a couple numbers of what that looked like in the United States when the company did that about 2 years ago at this point. After the first 2 weeks of that campaign, they had 1,100 people take a free spot. After 5 weeks, you had just shy of 11,000 people take a free position. And as they had to upgrade and pay during their first 30 days, by the time it was all said and done, after 8 weeks, the volume of the company was a little over $77,000, which is a big deal. but the opportunity is there just to get people to come in and take a look, right? And as you all know, for those of you who have come in for free and you've upgraded, you know you have teams growing underneath you, and why not get paid on the volume as you're growing in your organization instead of letting it pass you by? So that's the benefit of coming in and doing something on a free trial. Now, we ask people all the time, if you had all the time and money in the world, what would you do? Most people are going to tell you they want to travel or travel more, go more places, do more things, but travel is always the top of the list. And we here can help you at P2S travel for pennies on the dollar, and we're going to get into some of that as we go through this presentation. But just think about the ability to be able to go out and do a $25 per person per day Disney cruise. Or maybe you want to stay at a beach resort, someplace tropical, that we have those for $63 per person per day, just for being part of this membership. One of the fam trips that was offered last year was a trip to China, and these are just some of the deals that are available. You're looking at a 10-day tour, including airfare, 5-star accommodations, all your food and beverage, ground transportation, and a personal guide for less than $1,000. So when you're talking about value in the travel space, we absolutely have it here. And we also offer everybody that joins a free vacation just for joining. We like to say we like to turn fun into fortune, and that's absolutely what we're doing here. We're turning fun into fortune. We're trying to somebody is on that's not muted. If you could mute your line, that would be great. So let's talk a little bit about the company itself. P2S Travel, 6-year-old company, headquartered in Southern California, debt-free. I've already paid millions of dollars of commissions on a global scale. So we truly are a global opportunity with our goal is to help everyone travel more for less. The owners of our company, CEO and co-founders David and Adela Hart, have over 30 years experience in both traditional business and direct sales. David Hart himself was runner-up for Entrepreneur of the Year in Inc. magazine in one of his traditional businesses. This man touches anything he touches, it turns to gold always, because he always does the right thing for the right reasons, and he will not cut corners in any way, shape, or form. So that's why this man is as successful as he is. Well, he turned his eyes on the travel space 6 years ago, and he hasn't looked back. Travel, why did he choose that? Why was that an offering? Because travel is an $8 trillion industry right now. By 2025, it's projected to be a $16 trillion industry. Everybody loves travel. Everybody wants to travel more than they do, and everybody wants to pay less than they are, and we have the ability to share that. Of the top 10 industries on internet marketing, or the top 10 industries on the internet, 2 of them are travel portals, Priceline and Expedia. You can see there at number 7 and number 10. Why? Because everybody wants to travel more. Warren Buffett said something that is very profound to me. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until the day you die. And this is something that's very powerful, because we have at our fingertips in the network marketing space the ability to help folks create a residual income stream quite simply doing some simple tasks, right? And we're in travel. Now, we help you turn fun into fortune by becoming a referral travel agent. What you can do with this is you can refer people to our agency, and then when your referrals book travel, you get paid 60% of the available commission on the booking of that travel, which is a huge deal. So there's a number of different ways that you can share this opportunity, or you can use this opportunity for yourself. Just an example of referral commissions on referring travel to the agency. Let's just say that you had 5 friends or family members that booked these 5 trips over the course of a year, and you're the one that booked it for them. With your referral commissions, you're looking at an extra $6,000 or $7,000 for the year just for doing the referrals on that. And that's on top of whatever else you make as you're working your P2S travel business. Mom here, right? This is somebody's mother, I'm sure. Whenever anyone books or does anything, people as human beings are more willing to give commissions to friends and family members that they know, like, and trust than they are to a perfect stranger. So if you knew that you were booking a trip and you knew that Mom was a travel agent, and you said, look, let me go to Mom and ask her to give me a quote on my next trip. If Mom comes in at the same or less, you're going to book with Mom, right? And that's just the way that things work in this world. People are going to give the commission that they know, like, and trust over anybody else. So that's a huge opportunity. Now, you don't have any experience? Listen, no problem whatsoever. You're going to get training, support, and mentorship right here, not only with this organization, but with the company itself. And you have people who are committed to your success each and every step of the way. We also have through that part is some familiarization trips. These are resorts that will give you low to no cost trips to come and check out their facilities. Why are they low to no cost? Because they want you to experience their property so that when your clients ask you when you get back home where they should go on their next trip, you recommend their property, which is why they want you to experience this stuff yourself. We were talking about all-inclusives with food, spas, the restaurants, waterfront pools, shuttles, everything, all-inclusive, beachfront resort. This one is in Mazatlan, Cabo San Lucas de Mazatlan, Mexico, $119 per person. That's huge. $25 per person per day Disney cruise, like we said before. The $63 per person per day all-inclusive resorts on beachfront, and then that trip to China that I talked about earlier on in the presentation. Now, on our Wholesale Travel Club membership, what you get just for becoming a member, here are some of the comparisons that we have just to show you how we compare to other companies like, the Kayaks, Expedia, Priceline, Orbitz of the world. I'll share with you one of my own personal ones. I had a friend of mine earlier in the month of January was traveling down to Orlando, Florida for a business trip for his company he worked for. He had his hotel stay. He was getting ready to book it. He saw me post something, asked me how much it would cost if he booked it through my portal. And when I told him, it saved him $450 on a 3-night stay at the hotel he had to go through. And of course, he booked with us. Those are just some examples. I like to share personal examples because everybody wants to know, yeah, I see what you have here, but will it work for me? And I know it absolutely will. So what if we could solve the number one problem as to why most people don't travel more? What is it? So if you could fix that problem of money, you would help people travel more. Well, we do that in a couple of ways. We've developed a program to not only where you can make some money, but you can help create some free travel because every single dollar you put into your monthly membership fee is stored as double points in your back office. That's right. This says $1 1 point. It's going to be changed to $1 2 points stored each and every month. So what that means, in as little as 6 months, you'll be able to take one of our over 2,000 dreamcations all across the globe. And this slide will be updated too. I'm going to share with you what some of the locations are. This says 12 months. It's going to be changed to 6 months. And we're talking about being able to take these trips as a platinum member for either $19, $39, or $49 or $59 for the entire week. So you think this looks good? Just wait until all of this stuff goes live next week and you see all of the dreamcations added to what we have. Huge value coming that's already here for what you're doing. And all you're doing is you have a private travel club membership. You're paying monthly for every dollar you put into it. Stores as 2 travel points in your back office that in as little as 6 months, you can then cash those in and take yourself on a 7-night, 8-day vacation to one of over 2,000 places globally. Titanium and Gold Travel Pack to get started is $129.95 one time, and then $69.95 a month. You get all the benefits that we've talked about. If you want to maximize your package, we have a Platinum membership for $249 one time, then $129.95 a month. Remember, as you get started with our opportunity, if you sponsor 3 people in on the same membership or higher, then your monthly membership fee is covered by your commissions as you continue to grow your team and help your team be successful. So why did that go to there? Interesting. Sorry about that. That happened the other day too on that slide, and I don't know why. Well, let's see what we got here. There we go. Okay. All right. I think I have it back now. Let's try this again, shall we? All right, so that was the gold, titanium, and then the platinum packages. Now you also get, with your business membership, you get a replicated site that you can then use to share with other folks so they can take a look at your website. It gives them an opportunity to join your business there. You'll have training consistently, whether it's through the back office, through the team that you're sponsored with, or the company direct. You have all the training that you need to help you learn the skills necessary to grow and develop your own personal travel club membership business. When you start, you get a free trip that you get to take. This is hotel stays, anywhere from 3 to 5 nights, depending on the location you choose. It's a hotel stay for free. So you're looking at up to $1,500 value, and all you have to do is pay the taxes and resort fees if applicable. That's a huge benefit just for signing up. So what I'm telling you is a up to $1,500 value hotel stay for free when you join at either $129 or $249 in our business. There's nobody out there giving and providing this type of value just for saying yes. That's on top of the dreamcation you get to take after you've been in for a minimum of 6 months. And when this happens, I encourage everyone to book their vacation today. Why? Because once you go on your vacation, you have that experience, you start sharing, it's easier for people to see why they should have this and do this as well. So with that, because you have the ability to provide a wholesale travel club membership that is net pricing on everything, and the ability for someone to be a referral agent, and the ability to be able to bank points and go on a dream vacation, there's also a compensation plan for those who go out and share it with others. We like to call our compensation a 10X compensation plan. Why? Because in other 2-team build companies, our compensation plan pays up to 10 times more than most of them out there. So it's a big, big deal. And all you have to do is ask somebody, do you like to travel? And if they do, then you say, look, the next time you go, if I can get you the same price or better, would you book with me? And of course, most people will say yes. When you do that, you're giving somebody really a 30-day risk-free trial on their membership. And again, here's a couple of the examples of what that wholesale travel club membership looks like and some of the deals that are available to you. So you get all of that stuff, all those net rates on everything, hotels, rental cars, cruises, the whole 9 yards, all for 30-day risk-free trial. After that, you pay only $12.95 per month, which is approximately 10 pounds. And you have access to all of that stuff 24/7, 365. Huge benefit, huge value. Now, you go out and you sponsor 4 people in the business, and you help those 4 people get their 4 people. And what's happened here is that now you've helped 4 people get their site covered by their commissions, so it's better than free. And you have just became what we call a 1-star director in our compensation plan. Now, that's going to make you a minimum of $300 and up to $800 per month residual. The least you'll make at this rank is $300 per month. Average 1-star directors are making around $600-700 a month. And that's just for going out and helping a few folks get their site for free in our compensation plan by having access to that private wholesale travel club membership. Now, you help those 4 get their 4, a mixture of golds, titaniums, and platinums, and now you've hit the second rank in our compensation plan, which we call a 2-star director. This is a minimum of $1,000 a month income. Range is $1,000 to $2,000 per month. Average 2-star director is between, honestly, $1,800 to $2,200 a month at this rank. And that's all just for helping a few folks go out there, get their site for free, and then helping a few of those folks make $500 a month. That's a big, big deal. You also get rewarded and recognized early and often here at P2S Travel. When you reach this 2-star director rank, you get to have a 2-star director 3-day, 2-night event out in Las Vegas, Nevada. You get put up at a 5-star accommodation hotel. You get out to a leadership dinner, top notch, fun celebration with the owner of the company and top leaders and other 2-star directors as well. And you get a championship ring. This ring is in men's and women's versions as well. So it's, women, you're not going to have to put on a monster freaking ring on your hand like a guy's ring. You'll have your own very nice, very well-appointed feminine ring as well. And you get all of that for hitting 2-star director in our company. Now help those 4 that got you there get 4 people sponsored, and you'll hit 3-star director in our company. That's when the car bonus program opens up. And if you go out and you get one of the luxury cars in blue, black, white, or silver, then you get that bonus each and every month. And what that looks like, again, like the 4 that helped get you to 2-star, help those 4 get their 4. Qualified as a 3-star director, $2,100 per month daily pay. That's the minimum that you'll make at that rank. Plus you're up to $600 a month car bonus and other commissions along the way. Now, the average person at 3-star is making somewhere between $32,000 and $36,000, but we have people who are making over $40,000 a year at this rank. Now, help those 4 get 4. It'll take you to the next level, which is ambassador. Ambassadors make between $4,200 and $5,000 per month residual income, which is a big, big deal. What would that amount of money do for you in your world right now? I can tell you what it would do in mine. I can tell you what it would do in my family's. But what would it do for you? What would that change for you? What bills could that pay? What extra could you do? Who else could you help? That's a big deal. And all you're doing here, folks, is you're simply going out, helping people get their membership covered in the commission, so it's better than free, helping them go out and make $500 a month, and then helping them help their team do the same exact thing. Simple activities by sharing a wholesale travel club membership with everybody that you know. I'm going to skip through this slide here because it's just reiterating what I just did. We're going to go show you here what I like to show people that on the visual side of this is you have residual bills. Why not have residual income? And if you look at the chart here, it kind of walk you through what each individual rank we have is, and then what the volume required is, and what the daily pay and monthly income is at those ranks. So you had the Las Vegas trip with the ring and all that at 2-star. You had 3-star, the $600 a month car bonus, and you can build 2 teams all the way up to $600 per day residual income. There's more money available as you grow and help develop people in your organization, but this just goes to show you how lucrative this can be for you and your family just for going out and sharing a wholesale travel club membership with everyone you know. Now, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We have training and support consistently. There are webinars that happen every day. There are Zooms like this that happen every day. Social media, corporate page, team pages. There's content that you can use to share so you don't have to reinvent the wheel. And I can promise you right now, beyond a shadow of a doubt, you are not alone in this business when you say yes to this team. I can promise you that. You know, it's an amazing company. It's an amazing opportunity, P2S Travel, where we like to say you can experience life, travel the world, and help change lives. You know, and I asked, before, like, what would that amount of money do for you? Well, let me ask you this. When was the last time you went someplace? When was the last time you took your family somewhere, or you went someplace yourself to decompress? When was that last time for you? Well, imagine being able to have wholesale pricing on your next holiday. Imagine being able to have access to wholesale prices so you can travel more than once a year or twice a year. Imagine being able to go on one of those bigger trips because now it costs as much as the little trip you took last year. But when was the last time you did that for yourself? Because you got to keep in mind that the only thing that you're going to remember in this life are the experiences that you had with your loved ones. And think about those of you with kids. Your kids are going to remember the experiences you had together. They're not going to remember the stuff they got at Christmas. They're not going to remember all the stuff that's collecting dust at the house. They're not going to remember that stuff. What they're going to remember are the experiences that you gave them. And likewise, what you're going to remember are the experiences that you've had. And you cannot replace those with pictures. You cannot listen to somebody else's story about a place and think that you got that experience, because you didn't. You have to go. And we give you the opportunity to do that at wholesale pricing. How much time do you have to work your business, your wholesale travel club membership business? It's up to you. Spare time, part-time, full-time, whatever it is for you, whatever it means for you, we are here to help support you to that end in any way, shape, or form. There are 3 opportunities here that you can get started with P2S Travel. Number 1 is you can become a customer. It's free for 30 days, and then it's $12.95 per month to have access to our private wholesale travel club membership. Or you can be a travel agent. You just come into the business at titanium or platinum, and now you're a travel agent, get certified, referring. Use no selling, no recruiting whatsoever. You earn commissions on referring bookings to others. Or you can be that type 3 person where you can be have access to the wholesale membership, have access to the travel agent piece, and be able to promote that to everybody and to grow that and get paid handsomely for that, as you saw in the chart as we were talking about what's possible here at P2S. So whether you're that 1, 2, or 3, the decision is completely up to you. I like to tell people live life to the fullest. I'm so happy to be chasing sunsets instead of auto shifts, and I look forward to seeing all of you on the beaches of the world. I'm going to go ahead and stop this share. And we're going to kind of open it up here for any questions that anybody has. Let me go ahead and stop the recording.